It's summer and it's a great time to add some fresh vegetables to your family's meals. Well, joining us is Jennifer Vogel from the Learning Kitchen in Westchester. The Learning Kitchen, if you don't know, offers all types of cooking classes. And today Jennifer's going to show us how to do something that is so basic but so fundamental. Absolutely. And that is chop.
Absolutely.
And I chop vegetables up. I swear to you, I could chop I don't know how to chop up an onion well.
Okay,
I really
good.
don't. But you're going to start with a red pepper?
I am. All right, so I'll show you a couple things that we always teach in our knife skills classes. Our classes are very different because you're the one doing it.
That's great.
It is. It's the best way to learn, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You wouldn't learn to play piano by watching somebody play, right? Makes sense. So a red bell pepper to get into it and leave all the seeds intact instead of exactly all over your kitchen. There's a little simple trick. So I'll do it and then I'll have you
I'll try it after.
Okay. So we're going to start a good sharp knife, of course.
Okay.
And
That's important.
Absolutely. And we're going to start by holding the knife on the blade. It looks like you know how to hold a knife correctly.
I don't do it correctly when I'm doing it, but I'm watching you and I'm learning.
So we'll start by making a little slit. Okay. And as we're pushing the knife forward, we're going to roll the pepper towards us.
Okay.
And it'll just cut off all of the sides. So we'll roll towards. Oops,
I messed up.
And just go as slow as you need to the first time.
Don't cut your finger off.
Don't cut your finger off.
Did I do it?
Pretty close. Yeah.
Kind of.
And see, you left the whole middle intact.
Hers is, and mine
That's
not
right.
as. But you know.
You left the whole middle intact, which is what we wanted. So now we can take that and just cut it into segments like this, and then you can go ahead and
Except
julienne.
That mine has seeds, so I have to wash mine off. Yeah.
You can julienne or dice it from there. Another trick with a bell pepper, anything with a skin, just always cut skin side down. If you cut it this way, the knife will stick into the skin. So if you cut this way, it's a much more smooth action as you're going through the knife. So the dreaded onion.
Okay, because this is bad, because I never do it right. I really don't. My husband does it well, I don't do it well.
Yeah, it just takes just knowing 3 easy steps, and then you can get into any onion. So the first is just to identify the root end versus the flowering end. Cut off the flowering end and leave that hard root end down there.
Okay.
And then cut through the root, and you have 2 even halves. So I'll give you one, I'll keep one, and then you can see easily to peel that first layer. Really easy way to peel an onion.
I think I peeled 2 layers. Is that okay?
That's okay. They grow in the ground. Taking 2 layers off is just fine.
All right, good. Onions are like lots of layers.
And then you put the root end towards your non-dominant hand, whichever way that is.
Okay, I'm left-handed.
And then we're going to take the knife and make a series of cuts this way.
Lateral cuts?
Yep, lateral cuts going towards the root but not through it.
And
it helps again if you use that slide instead of trying to push in. If you do a nice, long, exaggerated slide.
Oops. Okay.
You can do this as many times as you want. The more cuts you make and the closer together they are, the smaller your dice will end up.
So this makes making like a salad or
salsa.
A chop.
There's nothing, right? There's nothing better than fresh farmer's market salsa. Go down to Findlay, go to your local farmer's market, get some great, farm-grown vegetables. Chop them up. We did a panzanella today. There's tomato in there, cucumber, red pepper, some quick, easy croutons I made out of crostini. Dress it with a great finishing. This is when you want to use your finishing extra virgin olive oil and a good 15-year balsamic, some kosher salt, and you're good to go.
You're done. And then that's so
delicious.
We do appreciate that you stopped by. We have recipes, the recipe information here about what the panzanella.
Panzanella.
And more about the Learning Kitchen is on WCPO.com.